Hey guys, so I was tagged in the dinner tag by our family for about 2 weeks ago, and I'm just now finally getting around to doing this video, so I'm sorry it took so long. She tagged me right before we went on our trip, and then this last week since we've been back, I've just been crazy busy doing stuff around the house and trying to get prepared for No Spin Timber and Sell Stuff September. If you hadn't checked those out, I have information on my channel, and I'll also link the video below if you're interested in participating in the challenges for the month of September. But basically, she sent me a list of questions about dinner related questions, I guess is the best way to put it. And I have to be honest, I'm not a very good cook. I'm definitely more of a baker than I am a cook. I can bake the pants off of, you know, a pie or a cake or brownies or anything like that, but if you ask me how to marinate meat or to boil pasta, I'm just not very good at that kind of stuff. So I can cook, but it's just not, I'm not very good. But there are a few dishes that I can make, so I'll answer those questions now. The first question is favorite crock-pot meal. Now, I don't really have a recipe that I use often that I just love, but one crock-pot meal that I really do love is my husband's chili, and I'm not sure exactly like how he makes it. I don't think that there's like an actual recipe that he goes by. He just puts in like some diced tomatoes, like just off from a can, some tomato paste, some ground beef, like beans, like pinto beans, I think, kidney beans, stuff like that, some seasoning, like chili powder, I guess, you know, all that stuff. So he puts it all together. It makes a really big pot. It's super yum. I always just put it in a bowl with like some cheese and some sour cream. I'll make some grilled cheese sandwiches to go on the side. And what's really great about the recipe is that it just makes so much that we can freeze at least 2 or 3 big, like quart-sized bags, and that's just enough chili for him and I both, like for a meal. And so if there's like a night that we're kind of in a pinch, we can pull out one of those freezer bags. It's about 30 minutes to thaw in like a cool bath and a cool water bath, and then just put it in the either in the microwave or like on top of the stove in like a little saucepan and just heat it up real quick, and it's really good. I wish I had a recipe to share with you guys. Maybe I can get him to do kind of like a walkthrough of kind of like how he throws things together, but I really like it. I always think he does a really good job with that. The second question, favorite easy clean up meal. Now this might, I don't know if this counts as a meal, but I really like to make wraps, like chicken wraps, whether it be like chicken, I use chicken strips or sometimes like grilled chicken, and I'll just heat up a tortilla and I'll put like lettuce, I don't like tomatoes, but I'll put like lettuce and like buttercream ranch, or I'll put like cucumber, sometimes cheese, stuff like that, and then you just wrap it, and it doesn't, you don't really make a mess because you're only you know, heating up a tortilla, and then when you are cooking the chicken, it's either like in the oven, just like in a little pan or something like that, and just whatever toppings you use, you just kind of put them back in the fridge, so there's not really a mess to clean up. But that's more of like a lunch meal, so I guess I don't know if that counts. Number 3, favorite Pinterest dish. This is the chicken noodle casserole. I've actually made it a couple times. Most things that I find on Pinterest and that I make are total fails. I actually have not found any recipes off of Pinterest besides this one that I've made that has actually like been in rotation as far as like our meal prep. But this is a really good one. I'll link it below if you're interested. Actually, no, I even did a video on it, I think. I really like it. It's just really hearty, and it just tastes really good, and it's real easy to make. I can definitely make casseroles. I think that that's kind of the same thing as baking, and this is definitely like a casserole style dish. Number 4, healthiest dinner dish you make. Now, this can be like a dinner and lunch dish, and it's lean lemon turkey, and what it is I'm not sure where all the, okay, so in my area there's something called My Fit Foods that is basically, and I've talked about this a little before on my Instagram page, where it's basically like ready-made meals that you can buy, and then you just like heat up in the microwave for like 45 seconds, and they're all like super healthy, and they're just really good, and they're good for you. The problem is that they're about $7 each, and so it does definitely add up if you're wanting to buy them like every day for lunch, like for work or something like that. And for a while, I was buying them for myself, and I was just kind of using my personal money because I really liked them, and they have like a bunch of different flavors and stuff like that, and it's all fresh, and it's just really good food. But then my husband started wanting them, and I was like, $14 a day for both of us to have lunch, like that just adds up. And so I really wasn't happy about that, so I hit the internet and I found a recipe where it was kind of like a copycat recipe, and I'll link that below as well, for their lean lemon turkey. Now basically all it is you take ground turkey and you put it in a skillet, and then you take like 5 tablespoons of like lemon juice and like all these other seasonings, and you dice it up and you just like chomp it all down to where it's just like a fine crumble, and you put that over like rice, and you can use white rice or like brown rice, and then like some asparagus on the side or something, and it's just really light, yummy, yummy, yummy lunch, and it's really, really healthy and good for you. And so I found the recipe, thank God, because I think it only comes out to like $1.78 a batch, which is better than 7. And my husband will eat that every single day. It is so good. So I'll definitely link that below if you're needing kind of like a healthier lunch. That's really super yummy. Trust me, this is like, it's really, really good. Number 5, favorite soup you make. I don't make soup, neither does my husband. I hate to admit it, maybe this is bad, but we're definitely like if we are feeling soup, it's like from the can, like chicken noodle soup, like Campbell style. I know that sounds lame, but I just don't really have a soup that I make. I'm actually looking for like a chicken enchilada soup recipe or taco soup recipe, something like that, I think I would really like something like that, but I never make soup. So number 6, most unique dish you make. I don't think I have one. Most unique? Yeah, I guess I just don't have one. Again, I'm not that creative when it comes to dinner. Now, I will say a unique dessert recipe that I make is I'll bake like a cheesecake without the crust, and I'll put it in the freezer for like 30 minutes, like after I've baked it and cooled it and all that stuff, and then I'll take an ice cream scoop and I'll scoop out like little balls and I'll roll them up, and then put them in the freezer before it kind of like firms it up so it's not like so mushy on your hands, and then I'll dip that into chocolate, like dark chocolate, like melted dark chocolate, and then I'll sprinkle on top of it like brownies or like Reese's or like Heath, like Broken Heath candy bars and stuff like that. It's kind of like a cheesecake pop, and they're really, really good. And so I've made that a few times, and for some reason people were like, I've heard of cake balls, but I've never heard of cheesecake balls. Like, that's awesome. So that's unique. Number 7, favorite pasta dish. This would probably be a tie between beefaroni or baked spaghetti. Now, baked spaghetti, all that is basically is just regular spaghetti that you mix up with like the sauce. You put it in a casserole dish and you cover it with mozzarella cheese, and then you bake it. It just makes it really like cheesy and gooey and yummy. So I really like that. And then number 9, dish you always bring to parties, potlucks, or gatherings. For sure is spinach square. Now, I originally saw spinach squares off of Organized Like Jen's channel, and I actually made a video myself of me making them because I love them so much. And there's also a recipe I found on allrecipes.com that pretty much is the same exact recipe as hers, except it uses a different type of cheese. And spinach squares are so good. Like, the first time I ever made them, I had no idea that they were going to be as good as they were, and they were just such a hit. Even my husband loves them. I mean, he'll like every single time, like, I'll bake them, because I only make them about twice a year. I make them at Thanksgiving, and then I make them again at Christmas. And every time, like at Thanksgiving time, when I give him one, he's just like, oh my gosh, this is so good. So that is an amazing recipe. That's definitely like what I take to parties or any kind of family gatherings, like hands down. Like, I'm actually so excited for Thanksgiving coming up because I'm so excited to make spinach squares. So that's it for the tag. Thank you so much, Our Family of 4, for inviting me to participate in it. And so the 3 people, you're supposed to tag 3 people as well. So I am going to tag Debt Free in 123 because she's awesome. Debt Free for 3, that's another financial YouTube channel that has just started, so check them out if you haven't already. And Redesigning Our Destiny because they're super awesome as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.